Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion and to the Imperial City. We have a quest marker, but that is not really what we should be concentrating on. In the last episode, we got a lot of going back and forth between mainly Anvil and the Imperial City done as we removed Hieronymus Lex from his duties here in the Imperial City and got him transferred to Anvil, where he wouldn't be a thorn in the Thieves' Guild side, at least not to the same amount. So, I believe we are waiting for a messenger. Let's check the journal. Yes. I have fenced over 600 gold's worth of goods. When I'm in cities, I'll have to keep an eye out for messengers from the Grey Fox. He could call for me at any time. I should wait in the Imperial City if I want them to find me quickly. Hello?
By the Nine Divines, you're the Grand Champion of the... Sirius Afranius. I am a guard for Umbacano. He got me assigned to Anvil, I think. Without him around, all this hustle and bustle about the Grey Fox will go away. I never believed in the Grey Fox anyway. I think the Imperium just made him up as an excuse to raise our taxes.
Okay, well, you're definitely not with the Thieves' Guild then. Perhaps the wealthy area is not the right place to seek a messenger from the Grey Fox. So let's head to the waterfront and see if we can't, if we can find one of the people that we started competing with from the get-go.
Well met.
Perhaps that will actually do nicely as a beggar.
Can you spare? I'm saving up enough for... Thank you, kind. Blessings of Akatar.
I had hoped that random beggar on the street be enough to serve as a messenger, but, well, that might have been too high, considering that this is apparently the Grey Fox himself, as no Doyen apparently has high enough rank or trust for them to partake in this quest.
Big children are starving.
So, I believe one of them is one of the first houses right here. If not this one, let's see who lives here. Abandoned shack. Well, no one apparently. Methrid. I believe she was one of the, she also pretty much staged the entire thing here in the Imperial City, so she ought to be, if not close enough, then at least
I
somewhat.
have a message for you from the Grey Fox.
Well, that is convenient. What is this message?
The Grey Fox has a task for you. Meet him at Helvius Cecia's house in Bruma. How are you?
Well, okay. I had not expected that to go that quickly, but, well, it did. Did I get a quest update? Turning a blind eye. Let's take a gander. Methridel sought me out and delivered the message from the Grey Fox. I am to meet him at the home of Helvius Cicia in Bruma. He has an important task for me. Finally, I'm going to meet the head of the Thieves' Guild in person. Okay. Well, let's see. Bruma. Well, we know where Bruma is. It's not that. It's more planning on what to do along the way. I could head into Sersen. To Sua's Sinkhole Cave. That's fairly close by. It's a decent start, if nothing else. Let's see, what else is there? There is Unmarked Cave, which I probably can't do anything about. Fingerbowl Cave, which I remember being huge. So Sinkhole Cave is definitely our best bit. Then either Assassin or Anga. What is this here? This is Pucanda. I haven't been in there in a while. And, if we swing by Sinkhole Cave first, then head north and turn a bit west at Ayleswell, depending on the hills, that might be good. Obviously, I don't know what task the Grey Fox has in store for me, but I do intend to find out. So, I was about to say I'm going to meet you at Sinkhole Cave, but we can literally just run there. And it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. I think there may be a boar along the way. Or a wolf. This is Wolf County as well. Wonder if the horses... Oh, no, that's one step further up the hill. So, pretty much straight north. Should just follow the road then. I don't think I can use this. Nope. I think there is a trick to getting them working again. But at the same time, since they don't cure diseases, and I now have a spell to do that for me, it's not overly important. Where's that? Oh, gone the wrong way. Lie be. Can take the bridge over if nothing else. So I believe it's the first one here. One with a little bandit camp outside here. At least from what I remember. Whoop. Mountain lion. Yep. We've begun appearing a lot more on the Imperial Isle. I'm not sure I like that. Okay, how to level up. Our armor is close and hand-to-hand is getting there. So I know that I said some time ago that I could raise... Hello. Ooh, glowing. Yeah. Oh. Bandit. Well, that much I know. Sinkhole Cave, aren't they? Yes. All right.
You do realize I've been holding you back.
You have? Yeah. Well, do go on then. Whoop. Yeah. Come. Guess what? I didn't. I just missed. Alright, well, that seems to indicate that there's also bandits on the inside. Which is wonderful. If you can hear some background noise, that is because it is this time of year again when it's getting severely hot outside as well as inside. So I have a fan going to cool me off. I also don't have recording coffee for once. I have a recording glass of water. Alright. It's not that dark in here, but well, the night I do give me some improved line of sight, like...
Well, well, look who we've got here.
I'm looking. Whoop!
Yeah. Die, cur!
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
No, my fatigue is almost full. How about you? Take it out. Nope. Lockpick? Sure. I happen to be a collector. Dwarf arrows? No. Definitely not. they got the torch in the right position, so I probably should have spared them, given that's kind of my go-to logic. Oh well.
I better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
Yes. Starting to see things you are. Mary Poppins, you are not. Yeah. Stop turning around when I'm trying to sneak up behind you, you dim-witted dog. How about the dog? The dog took care of a skeever. Cow up. Boop. Right. Open easy lock. Nope. I don't need that. Not now and not by a long shot. Sinkhole, Great Hall. That sounds a bit... Alright. I need you to turn in a way that won't incriminate me. Which way are you turning? Not a useful way, no. Well, if first you don't succeed, punch in the air until they run into your fist and die upon your knuckles. Whoop. Bow arrows. What have you been shooting at? Certainly wasn't me. But if it was, you were very, very bad at it because I wasn't even near. So there is something back there. Okay. Oh, there you are. Yes. Yeah. Oh. Is there a mud crab? Or perhaps a trap? Oh, so that also leads to the Great Hall. Good to know. Ah, there was a trap. Not one that would affect me, but a trap nonetheless. So this is sort of the backwards way to go. Okay. Don't like where you're looking, pal. Are there two of them there? Yeah, there are. Biscuits. Well, there's a rat over there and a dead rat down there. If I could get one of them to move, I could take them out. I'm gonna start with you though. Ooh! So we've already leveled up in our hand-to-hand. Ooh! Wrist of the Righteous. That is a skill book, but I have read it before. At least the name seems familiar. Ah! No, come back here. And then like that. Yeah. I'm not sure what that was. I think it was blunt. Is that a... Whoa, whoa! No, it is not. It is not, in fact, a hole that you'd want to fall into. Well, unless you want to die. I thought I heard a mud crab. Might have been mistaken.
Whoa!
There you go. You call yourself a bowman with 3 arrows. I mean, sure, you have the best non-enchanted arrows in the game, as far as I'm aware. But you were still only with 3 arrows. Oh, I believe that other door is the other entrance. Knock knock! The hero returns once more. So I can... Perhaps I can even get up from there again. I mean, I am pretty athletics when it comes down to it. I knew I killed them for a reason. Who puts torches in barrels? I'd really like an answer. So if I were to scale this, or we could just go around. That seemed to be the much. That explains why I thought I heard a mud crab. Hello. Ooh, money. So that leads actually back to the other one, posing as sort of the main entrance. Which is actually good, because had we gone in that way, we would have to come back around one more time. I don't like wasting time, at least not when it's not necessary, and when there is a fix to wasting said time, which in this case there was. So now we know not to fall down that cavern, not that I was going to fall down it anyway. Except for obtaining the treasure. The question is there even more to obtain here? And that I doubt, because I got what was over there, and, well, unless I want a death, which I am not really interested in, falling down there is not really an option. So we might have to get this out. Oh, I did loot this, didn't I? Yes, I was the knock-knock. Right. Well then it's just a matter of going out again, and, well, over to Puquanda, or Picanda, I think it was. Don't think any of them, nope. Sometimes, in larger caverns, you have the risk or possibility, depending on your mindset, that's not all the enemies, especially in one that circles back on itself, will have spawned at the same time. So let's see where Puquanda is from here. Pretty much straight north. How much time have we spent? 20 minutes? It's good. Well, it's not bad, at least. Oh, hello. Well, no crab-based economy this time. Well, there are other fish in the sea, and there are plenty of mud crabs in the river. Thus, plenty of chances to base an economy entirely off of loot gathered. Whoa! Don't ruin my financial plans. 2020 is bad enough as it is. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Unintentional slalom. Oh. What have we got? Strong potion of sea stride and strong potion of healing. And this is a jewelry box that I assume is empty. Yeah. Yeah. So now we need to head straight north from here. That makes it easy. Let's see, are we closer in terms of blade or what? Blood. Right. There's another bridge up there. Too steep. Oh, it's green. So that's just a Riemann stone. Thus, Hestra. Ah, well, not interesting. At least not unless it can actually give me what I desire, which is a greater power and not just a Daedric weapon for and armor for some minutes. Piukanda, straight across the road and right up the hill. At least from what it looks like. Of course, if it's locked and not available, as because it's a part of a quest, well, obviously we're not going inside. Hello. Yeep! You're ugly. Well, the Minotaur came as a surprise, but... Right, we will use archery once inside to speed things along. Well, the entry level wasn't locked. Okay, what have we got? Sounds like undead. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. But, oh well. Would it hurt them to make a different... Like nature factions inside of these are sort of rare. Where are you at, you ghastly... Boop. Ooh. Well, it may just be that the fella that we can so very clearly hear is down below. Oh, hello. Oh, or he's up above. So this looks like an exit point, but... Oh, could I shoot that to make it work? Well, the answer is yes and no. I can shoot it, but that doesn't work. I suppose a stone button would require more than the simple pang of an arrow. The applied force just wasn't great enough. Right. Oi, would you mind not float? I hear a zombie. Oops. Take out the most dangerous one first. The rat. No, there's no rat. Oh, he's doing that thing where... Oh, wait, what? But I shot an arrow at the same space. Twice. Yet only one of them hit him. And I'm not okay with that. Are there dark Welkin stones here? Because I'm not okay with that either. Ah well. Alright. Down below, eh? I see ya. Well, it worked that time. Not entirely sure why, but, well, it got through. And that's what matters. I don't exactly see a reason to go down below. Well, we may end up there anyway. Oh, here's a stair. I thought there was a place without a stairwell, and then you'd have to walk a long way around before you could sort of get to anywhere. This was not the case. So, is there even anything down here? Oh. Sounds like there's a ghost floating around somewhere, aimless as they are in their demise. Oh. Nope, just a crevice, not a door. I shall refrain from entering then. Oh, cheeky. If you hear a bit of bumping, that is because my the people living above me are doing something, which of course is unfortunate, but I can't tell them, hey, I'm actually trying to record, can you do whatever stuff you're doing sometime else? Right, Yedi. Have we actually even been in here before, or have we just discovered this place? Let's see, nope. We have been in here before, and this is the final chamber. Good. Well, that does make it easy in terms of signifying where to go. We just need to clear this room and then off to Bruma. So there's a rat somewhere. There he is. I was about to say, I expect there to be something more powerful than a rat, and well, lo and behold, there he was, and then he died. Okay, to loot. Doesn't sound like there's anything else. But it never hurts to be on the safe side when it comes to that. Ooh, 676 gold. Nice amulet. Your shadow's gone a bit bonkers there, mate. Oh, hello, that's marvelous, dude. I'll be. I may have been in here before, but apparently I haven't looted diligently enough. Because I would not have missed out on that. Unless, if, there were two of them. The only reason I could see myself not taking these Vala stones with me would be if my inventory was so full that they would cram it up and thus make it impossible for me to move. And that might have been before I obtained the feather spells. If that is the case, then yes, it is possible that I would not have picked those up. Well, now here's the thing. Oh, there's more than one side to it. What does this lead to? A diesel. It seems that's the way out. So through there, over there. Alright, well, that's fine. I felt like it was a bit short, given that it had only taken less than 10 minutes. But, given the fact that we did hear another ghost out here, probably a leak, this could collapse. Aha! Whoop. Just a regular wraith, not even a gloom wraith. And a rat. And another bitch. Woo. Oh no! There's a rat coming after me. Whatever am I going to do? Death. Yep, nothing else. Just one rat trying to be a hero. Guess what? Rats are very not likely to be heroes. And against a guy wielding an axe, my money would be on the guy with the axe, particularly because that guy is me. So my money would be on me. Isn't that... Well, it's a good thing that I'm not the gambling type, because I do believe that... Ow! Note to self! Stop rambling, start looking for traps. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well. Wasn't pleasant. Oh. Too far away. Of course, there could be someone up there, but I don't have a good angle on them as it is. It's a long corridor. Skeleton. Somewhere. Okay, this place is fairly huge, so that's the way out. We don't want to go there yet. It seems that what we want to do is either head down to the right and through here and then up around if possible. That looks like it's trapped, but we'll get to that soon enough. And then eventually through here and out. Okay. Yeah, whack. This could look like an end room, and with a regular lich, it's possible that it is. But... Haha! Good on you of holding on to my arrow. Now give it back. So, the skeleton that I heard... There's likely some other way. Alright, we'll kill you with the blade. I suppose had I been all for... Oh, a tough one. Ooh. Thank the Lord for pillars. They saved my bacon from the undead. Undead bacon. Well, what do you know? I'm not sure that's a good idea. That sounds like how you turn into a zombie. Oh, I'm not feeling so great. What's the matter? Ate some undead bacon. Zombie bacon, even. Is this trapped? Well, not this one, but the one with the rat on is most likely. Though the rat in its current position will not be harmed. I, however, most likely would. And, you know it! See, the rat is fine. Well, it was. So it decided to jump me. Right. Ooh. Yay! A skill of the level that I don't need because it is not a major skill. Yeah. Got very dark. What? You know, I'd love to make a crotch shot with you, but it doesn't look like you have a crotch. I pity the fool. That skeleton key is making a difference. You in there breathing? Yep. Oh, skeleton! That might be the skeleton that we heard before. Well, let's... Yep, that makes sense. Steel arrows, no. You get to keep those. Though you don't get to keep you alive. I call that a straight off. Answer here, alright. And since I don't hear anymore on top, wow, cheeky. And since I don't hear anymore on dead, what? Wasn't there a rat? Bah. Ah. Oh. I hear you. You rodent bastard. Ah. I walked right past him. Well, it's a good thing that rats can't sound the alarm. Right. Well, seeing as the next room is just the exit, which should lead back to Pukenda, I will do a little cut here and then I will meet you in Bruma. Alright, we are... Could you not? Right, we are here in Bruma, so let's see if we can find that house where we are supposed to meet the Grey Fox himself. You can't. Well, unless you can show me to the Grey Fox, and I don't believe you know that he even exists. Oh. Why is there someone standing outside of this house?
The Grey Fox is waiting for you.
Oh, it's your house. Well, okay. Odd. Well, let's see. We do have some time, so if it's not too far away, we can start that quest. Yep. And oh, hello.
Come, we must talk. I see you got my message.
It's not.
I have need of your special gifts. There is an item hidden away in a remote monastery. I need you to go get it for me. The monastery is extensive and well guarded, so you should make sure to be well prepared. Should you succeed, I will pay you well for your services.
How would you tell?
The monastery is called the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. It is where retired blind moth priests go to wait out the rest of their days. I will mark the location on your map. Look for it in the far northeast of Cyrodiil, beyond Cheydinhal. I need you to acquire Sevilla's stone. It is a large crystal with special properties that I need to gain advantage. Remember, do not shed innocent blood. However, there is no blood price for slaying the stone's guardians, human or inhuman. When I receive word that Sevilla's stone is missing, I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay.
Shadow hiding.
Let's just check the world map. I do have a inkling of thought to... Yeah, pretty much straight east. So, here's my thought. We know that there is a path running up these mountains somewhere, as we have been there a couple of times. So this is, well, obviously it's a stealth mission. Duh, that much is pretty clear. Well, we can at least start the journey there. It's in the middle of the night, so I can't get any shopping done anyway. Not that I have acquired a whole lot of loot, but...
Please, by all means.
No, not by all means.
How can I help?
You can help me by standing still when I'm trying to perform jumping jacks over your head. If that's not too much to ask for. Right. Straight east. Slightly to the north. Well, actually we'll go north first. To sort of circle around up near Null Mountain. Up there, I believe. Or maybe it's that peak. It doesn't matter all that much. What matters is we find the path so we don't have to ascend. Wait. Ascend is yes, ascend is correct. It's going up. So we don't have to ascend into the mountains through countless valleys and such. I'd rather just descend in from the top. And seeing as I don't believe that just arriving at the temple is a problem. So... Well, these mountains we haven't been to... Straight east from here. I think this may be the path, or remnants of it. Either way, works for me. Definitely looks like a path. I don't have time for you, Teddy. What? Right between his forelegs and into his face. Yes. Oh, okay. Unmarked. Bandit dead. Ooh, it survived. Hello. Ah. Well, I'll be. Can you get... What? I thought it was hidden. Perhaps I was not. Alright. So this is an unmarked camp. Bigger than a lot of the marked ones, but... Oh. Ah! Yeah! You killed yourself, mate. Alright, big loss. Whoop. I don't think I've visited this camp before, at least not in a long... well. Don't tell me you had... Okay. Well, I was about to say, it seems I've lost the path, but no, here it is again. I suppose we are heading slightly more southeast than just straight east. Which kind of explains why we haven't been stopped by, you can't go that way. Even though I very clearly could. Yes, this is the path. So we'll follow it for a good while, and when it's convenient we will strike off. Might even reach the temple within the time limit of this episode. Plus, there is the whole cotton all, so yeah. It definitely is possible. At least I think so, and since I'm running the show and editing, well, that's the wrong way. Right, well, I don't want to go around the mountains one more time, so I'll just bounce right through the peaks and snow-capped mountains as much as is safe. And when it comes to safe, staying on top of the ridge doesn't seem like that bad of an idea. But that's some brave deer. Quite far up. I had honestly expected there to be wolves here. Ow. Ah. Ow. Ow. Okay. Careful. Yeah. So, running fast down the side of a mountain, not a good idea. Who would have thunk it? So we're actually closer than I thought. Is it down here? No, it's around the next bend, but we are close. The fact that we can see it on our HUD is definitely a good start. Right, well, since we're this close, it only took about 2 minutes actually. I had feared that it would take longer, but since it didn't, well. So obviously a stealth mission requires not that walking. No. All right. Okay. So no killing unless it's right by the stone. Well, I have no... Temple of the Ancestor Moths. Well, we're here. Let's just see what the quest actually says before we start plunging into the earth. The Grey Fox has given me the task of recovering Sevilla's stone from a monastery known as the Temple of the Ancestor Moth. It is in the mountains somewhere north of Chednor, or in the farthest corner of Cyrodiil. Killing the human guardians of the stone will not put a blood price on my head, but killing innocent people will. That hints that whoever is guarding human guardians of the stone. So we will be facing both. I've found the temple of the ancestor Moth. Now I just have to locate some in the stone. Maybe I can persuade one of the monks to help me. Okay, so what do we got? We got the monastery. Oh! Locked. Now that won't do. There we go. Ancestor Moth Crypt. There's a decent chance that this is where we need to go. Right, let's check the monastery itself first though. We have the time to do that. The problem, it's not a good place for stealth. Oh, and I'm not sneaking. Well, that certainly doesn't help. Whoop. Oh, what have we got? Pension of the ancestor Moth. No. I had hoped that would give insight to what was beneath. Because obviously if there's a crypt, there are also catacombs. And where there are catacombs, there are undead. Most likely. Given that this is the Moth Priest's final rest, there's a decent chance that Monk's quarters. Yeah, it is definitely in the crypt. The less the monks know, the better, I think. Okay. Let's be a little careful now. Oh, we got a quest marker. And we have a detect life spell on, so we're good in that regard. Right. Let's see. Yep, straight ahead. Well, at least as much as that is possible. The detect life. Oh, I thought it was another altar. Okay. I'm not getting any. Three torches even. That seems. I've entered the catacombs of the blind monks. The grey fox hinted that the true guardians of the village stone would not be subject to blood price. I'm betting that also means they won't be too happy to see me. I'd better be careful from here on. Well, if it's a large, open catacomb like an Imperial fort, well, the detect life will certainly help here. The rest, well, sneaking is definitely going to be a valuable thing here. So, no figures within 50 feet. At least not yet. Oh, that's useful. Especially because I don't have a spell for that. Okay, so it is through there under all circumstances. Well, this is not great. These tunnels are narrow. Well. Still. Let's see. There were at least two figures there. Oh, what have we got? dying like regular folks.
Moth's blessing upon you.
Aren't these guys supposed to be blind? Don't like this. Well, the good news is that since they're walking around, this place is less likely to be trapped. So if nothing else... Oh! There's that. Oh! The bad news is... Oof. 3 of them there. 2 of them behind me. That's a pincer maneuver waiting to happen. But since I only have one choice of where to go, at least without being spotted or whatever blind people would do, oh, that looks like a rat. It is. Problem is that door.
Hey, I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things again.
Eek. All right. Well. Okay. It worked. Oh, hello. Oh. Bit odd. Alright. So far so good. Catacombs of the Temple of the Moth. Well, this is a bad place to sort of cut an episode, so... Okay. The downside to my night eye is the time. It only lasts a minute. So you're there, but either you're a humanoid lying down or something else. Okay. Storage room? Of sorts. Doubt there will be much treasure here. The monks aren't exactly well stocked in that regard. Why would they? They are retired and don't take an interest in me. So I'd like the detect life to be a little longer in range. But 50 is definitely not a bad range for that. I mean, I do have one that is 120, if not 125 actually. But that ring only does that. It doesn't boost my overall strength, so if I'm spotted, that won't help me all that much. It is great for looking through... Oh. For looking through walls and... Okay, let's... biscuits. So I have to go through that room. Oh. You... Hold on. Someone's sleeping there. But if you're coming around, then I have to go through here. Biscuits. Sneaky. Oh, it's probably straight ahead. I'd rather not go through that I have to... Whew. Whew. Okay. Caverns of the Moth. Gotta say, I will be a bit disappointed if we don't get down and there's suddenly a big giant Mothra-like statue. But I digress. It's still not on this level. Jesus! How deep is this place? Oh, remember what I said about traps? Well, that was a fort. This is not... Okay, careful. Ah! Wrong spell. That couldn't have gotten me into hot water. Okay. I don't think this is the way to... Ah, poison bats. Just what I wanted. Oh. That's just great, isn't it? So that one is open. From the looks of it, that door won't open again, at least judging from the minimap. Which means we are forced to go this direction. That I was about to say that also looks like a one-way route, but well, here we are and it's open. Okay. Ultimately, we need... Oh! Is that human-shaped? Oh. That did not sound like human. That sounded like a skeleton rattling bones. Ah! It's a lich. Yeah, no way I'm gonna let you live, mate. Are you a regular lich? Never lich. Okay. I thought maybe there was some sort of like moth lich or something like that. That leads back. Alright. So we exalted that part. Good. Oh no! Definitely not meant to go this way. I could, but I think it's faster just to go around it, given that, well, the option to do so is there. It's not like we have to go through the pit of spikes and despair. Alright, so there is a ghost, possibly a wraith, the other side of these logs, which we may have to... Noisy, but it will do. Alright, it seems that these two coalesce. Oh, another trap. That one will hurt. Pressure plate. A rope is actually harder to detect because sometimes you... Oh. Okay. Oh! So you give out that kind of landing. Frost damage effect resisted. Aha! You ain't got nothing. Shrine of the Moth. Very hard. Ooh, fascinating. So that leads back. Okay, but there may be treasure on the other side of the spikes. May. Which doesn't mean that there has to be, but... Damn it. Well, had I not checked, I would not have known. Okay. So the glowing wooden doors is what we want to. Can I get my arrow back first before? Get. Those arrows are. Ooh, whoa! Wait, get. Ooh. Yes! Aha! Whoop! 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 Hey, whoop! Okay, so that should be the lower level. Green arrow. Yes! Aha! It is on this level. Well, if there is undead that stand in my way, verily I shall dispose of them. Oh, that is a dark Vulcan stone. That's not great. That is not great at all. And of course it's in the center right where I need to go. Biscuits! 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 It is either on that priest there or somewhere else. God dang it. Well, this is gonna be a... What is up here? Oh, that seems to be a quick way out. Let's just see where that leads. Temple. So that leads to the temple. Hey, what? Instructions of the Grey Cowl. Now that seems important. Let's give it a read, shall we? Haven't had one of those in a while. The grey cowl of Nocturnal shrouds the wearer's face in shadow. No light or magic of detection can penetrate its depths. To look upon Nocturnal's face without the cowl is to view the depths of the void. A man would lose his mind to see it. Recently it has come to light that the grey cowl has gone missing. This must be at the whim of Nocturnal, for she could reclaim it easily. The Lady of Shadows has seen fit to reveal that a curse is laid upon the grey cowl. Whosoever wears it shall be lost in the shadows. His true nature shall be unknown to all who meet him. His identity shall be struck from all records and histories. Memories will hide in the shadows, refusing to record the name of the owner to any who would meet him. He shall be known by the cowl and only by the cowl. I am directing a triad of moth priests to investigate this tale. They shall determine the truth or falseness of the story. They shall determine the present whereabouts of the grey cowl, be it in Tamriel, Oblivion, or beyond. All curses can be broken, even those laid by Nocturnal. The triad shall determine how this curse may be lifted, so that the moth priests may safely wield the grey cowl. Office of the Unseeing Eye. That's 10 command and 9 divide. Okay, what else have we got? King's Beggar's Food Bag. Ah, well. Well, at least it doesn't seem like there is any kind of reinforcements up here. So there's only that guy and, well, the Dark Wilkin Stone, which actually, you know what? If we do this smart, yeah, I know that's not usually my style, but hey, sometimes you gotta be smart. So if we take this off, we still have a very high level of sneaking. So we have something that can resist magic. I'm pointing at the screen, but I don't have a webcam on, so you can't see that. Now, not only reflect spell, but that's pointless because the Vulcan Stone won't take damage from being shot back. But the fact that it resists magic, that means that even the most powerful spells will only do half damage. Could I, if I take this off, and then put both the mundane ring... What? Oh! I was hoping to game the system, but no. I guess not. Well, we'll just fortify sneak then. Alright, so I take it you're not friendly. Right. What range does that stone have? Well, you see the item, it's on that coffin over there. I don't want to kill that guy. Unless I absolutely have to. But it doesn't seem that I have to. Okay. Okay, go for it. Yeah. I have cellular stone. Now to get back to Helvia's Cecia's house in Bruga. Oh, there's a cabin down there. Eee. Well, I'll be. There could be treasure. And... oh, there could be undead. Oh, I paralyzed him. Whoa! Oh, he's fast. Elven longsword. Were you anything special? Or just another wraith? Gloom wraith. So nothing special really. But why didn't my arrows hit? I mean, paralyze shouldn't make a ghost impossible to hit. I mean, it's still a ghost. Alright, well, that was what was down here. Okay. Let's see where we come out of this mess. Hopefully without getting blasted by that. I actually managed to get out. That fires fast. Still though, the priest didn't notice. I suppose he is blind, so... At least, if it were to believe. So, I would say this is a success. I've been through and I've killed 0 of the monks or priests. So we are in the temple? Where exactly was this? Ah! Oh! And it's a one-way door. Right. Well, in the next episode I will meet you back in Bruma, where we shall report back to the Grey Fox and tell him that none of the priests or monks are dead. At least, none of those that weren't dead already. Right. Until next time, take care.